guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and to Vlogmas Day 2. Today I'm doing a little chatty get ready with me. I haven't done a get ready with me since last Vlogmas, and if you're new here, I don't usually do get ready with me's or makeup videos because I'm not the best at makeup, but I think it's fun and I feel like Vlogmas is the time of year to get a little experimental and do some new videos. So I'm just gonna do a kind of everyday makeup look. Not that I do this makeup every day, but like I said in my last video, if you saw that, I'm trying to get back to being more put together, I guess. I feel like I've kind of neglected that side of me and I just want to do my makeup more and get cute more, you know? So I'll also be answering a couple questions from my Instagram. I asked what you guys might want to know, and then I'll just kind of chat as I go with this makeup look. Before we get started, I just want to say if you want to stay up to date with these Vlogmas uploads, be sure to hit the notification bell and to subscribe to my channel because I'll be uploading 12 videos in the month of December and I'd love to have you here. But with all that said, let's just get straight into the makeup. Okay, so if you saw last year's Get Ready With Me, quite a bit of the makeup is still the same, which I feel like is kind of sad, but like I haven't been doing my makeup very much. At least I have a sister that's a cosmetologist. She gives me hand-me-downs every time I visit home, so I feel like that's the only thing that's kept me kind of going, but it's fine. I still like all my stuff. Start out, I've already washed my face and put on my Osea facial moisturizer. If you want to see my skincare routine, I've already uploaded that and I'll link it for you guys. But the first step, I use a BB cream. So I'm not big on using foundations. Maybe I will be in the future, but I'm just always using BB creams. This one is just Physicians Formula drugstore. Let's do this proper. Ooh, organic wear. In the color light, I guess I should say shade. I just get a little bit of this and put it all over my face. And I'll answer a question while I do that. First question is your favorite holiday tradition / memories. So my favorite, my favorite holiday I feel like is Christmas Eve. I don't know why, just the excitement. It's just so sweet. And then my family would always make tons of yummy food and then we'd watch A Christmas Story together, that movie. I'm sure most of you have seen that. I love that movie. So Dallin and I are going to have a Christmas Eve meal together and watch a movie. We're gonna watch the movie that he grew up watching first, which is It's a Wonderful Life, and then we're gonna probably watch A Christmas Story if we watch 2 movies. And then I'm planning on making all the same dishes that like my mom usually made and my dad usually made, but just veganizing them, which is like spinach artichoke dip with sourdough bread, so good. Maybe like twice baked potatoes. So I'm gonna have to say Christmas Eve is just my fave. I'm making some tea, so I'm gonna go grab that. So my next makeup step is concealer. And I've talked about this before. This is my favorite concealer by Tarte, the Shape Tape. And I use the color, or the shade Light Neutral. And I just put this under my eyes and on all my spots. Which, by the way, if any of you know a lot about makeup or could give me some good tips or videos to watch, let me know because that's a goal this year. I want to be better at makeup. Okay, moving on to the next question. What are your next goals after your competition? So if you're new here, I am competing for the first time in the WBFF bikini. I compete December 7th, but my goals after competing is to kind of take some time off, possibly about a year or so, to really focus on just growing more muscle. Yeah, it's like an improvement season. I mean, I would maybe take like 6 months, but the thing is that I don't really want to compete at this time of year next time because it was just a little bit challenging with like all the holidays. Christmas will be fine, but like Thanksgiving and like peak week is Thanksgiving, which is like kind of right now. So yeah, that's my goal, just to focus on growing and all that and do more YouTube. So I'm blending this in with my little knockoff beauty blender. Also, if you watched last year's Vlogmas with Dallin doing my makeup, let me know if you want me to do something like that again. I love videos I get to make with Dallin. Dallin's my husband. So after I have blended that all in, which hopefully I did, sometimes I miss spots and I leave the house and I just have a splotch of concealer and Dallin has to tell me. But whatever. After I finish that, I use this Laura Mercier, I think is how you say it, powder, translucent powder all over my face. And I know you're supposed to like do that thing called baking, and I think I do it right. Again, I don't know, so let me know if you know. But I just get a little bit on the sponge and I just put it under my eyes where I just put all that concealer. And then I just put a little bit of powder on the other areas too. I don't like bake on my lower face like I've seen girls do, just because I feel like I'm not wearing foundation and I don't know if I really need it there because I didn't put a lot of concealer there. And my sister gave me these cute brushes. Oh, she's the best. Look at them, they're so cute. Shout out to my sister, Starly. Then I leave that on there because I see the other girls doing that. So we'll leave that here while I do some other steps and we'll come back to it. Okay, next question. Do you lift heavy while on prep? Do you have any exercise restrictions while on prep? So this has been my first bikini prep and I do still lift heavy. I've still been progressive overloading or like watching my weights and trying to go heavier. So yeah, I'm still lifting heavy. But I feel like with this prep, I've kind of backed off on some of my weights at the beginning because I've been learning better techniques and focusing on form and things like that, which is good. But I still do try to lift as heavy as I can. And then exercise restrictions. So with this prep, I've been given all my workouts from my coach, Chatty, which I talked about in my first WBFF prep series episode, and the restrictions are that I don't go off of that. Like I don't take any exercise classes besides what I've been given, and I don't do any extra workouts besides like the regimen I've been given. I am excited too to get back into yoga again when the show is over and I can kind of just play around with my training a little bit more, but just to be safe, I only follow what she gives me. Next, I think I'm gonna do my eyebrows, which for eyebrows, I just use the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. I feel like eyebrow pencils is the one thing that I will never buy high-end because it runs out so fast. I just always get eyebrow pencils at the drugstore. So with this, I just do little strands like that. I might just speed through this part because it's kind of boring. Okay, I think that's good enough. So the next part I like to do is eyeshadow. This is one thing that's always intimidated me. Eyeshadow I feel like is so hard. I don't know. And I still have, the eyeshadow I'm using is from, I bought it when I was in college, like 5 years ago. So it's not vegan, it's by MAC, but that is something I'm really wanting to get more of is like eyeshadow palettes. I really like browns and stuff like that. And then I still have this Stila one my sister gave me that has been with me for a while now. For eyeshadow, I just do, yeah, this brown shade, warm shade all over my eyelid. I'm just taking this brush that looks kind of fluffy and I just go for it. Which I watched one video where she used like the edge of something, you know, like this, and then you go so it's like really defined. But I usually do that if I'm like trying to be extra. Otherwise, I just take it all across my eye like this. A lot of the times when I'm on YouTube, like just chilling out and watching it, I love to watch makeup people because it's like I don't always love watching fitness stuff because that's kind of more of what I make, and I just, you know, sometimes I just want to do something different, and I love watching people do their makeup and just chat. So fun to make a video like that. Okay, another question is, what are some new fitness things / tips you've learned through this prep? So I've kind of been on prep, I guess, for 5 months total, and I've learned a lot. Something I've learned about myself is that I'm a big emotional eater, which I talked about over my Instagram. And obviously I can't eat whatever I want when I'm emotional because I had my show coming up, so I was forced to like look into what I was feeling more and like journal my feelings out, which has been nice because I can't cover up, like I feel like food was like a band-aid for that. I would just like comfort myself with food rather than like think about how I was feeling, what I was telling myself was even real, or if I, you know. So I feel like I've grown a lot by having to face emotions more. Fitness wise, I feel like I've learned a lot too. I have learned that I need to be more regimented with my workouts and tracking what weights I'm using. Because before I knew that you had to progressive overload, but I wasn't like tracking what weight I used this day to the next time I worked out to the next time. And then also macros, I always knew macros were a good thing, but I wasn't as consistent with them. And I feel like even just forcing myself to be consistent with macros while I've been on this prep has shown me like just how awesome they can be. And a lot of the times when I'm not tracking macros, I like avoid certain foods or certain amounts of foods thinking it's gonna be tons of calories, and then I end up like looking it up on my phone and it's less than I thought it was. So then I'm like, oh, I don't know, it's just been working for me lately. Macros are definitely a very useful tool. Now I'm just putting the same eyeshadow on my under eye right here with this more tight brush. You guys, I don't know about brushes. Oh, and then another thing I've learned is more about vegan macros. I knew I needed kind of more experience with it, so this whole prep and having to play with different numbers as my macros changed and have to find what vegan foods work well with that has been really awesome too. Now I'm gonna take off this baking powder, and I'm just sipping on this peppermint tea. Well, not yet because it's too hot. That is another thing that's been useful this prep, is having tea whenever I'm feeling cravings, or just towards the end as like my calories are getting lower, is to drink tea. Okay, next I'm going to curl my eyelashes real quick. Okay, next I like to do my eyeliner. I'm using the Epic Ink Liner by NYX NYX. So with this, I usually do little tiny wings on the sides, and my biggest tip with eyeliner that I've experienced so far is to just go for it and don't have any fear around it, because I think I said this in my last video that I feel like eyeliner can sense your fear and then it goes, which since I'm filming this makeup today may happen, but we got it. Ready, set, go. Okay, not bad. So I just have those lines like that, and then I just come in and then like bring it back from the little tip back across. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's good enough for, yeah, that looks good. That's good for me. Next one. So with my eyeliner, I don't really bring it all the way across my eyelid because I put my eyelashes on and then I just fill in like the inner corners if I need to, and it just makes it easy and it's quick. So okay, so once I've finished my eyeliner, then I'm gonna do my eyelashes. So I buy my eyelashes from Ulta or from Target, and I usually get the Ardell ones. This time I got the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. I like the Ardell brand. And then I still use the same glue I used last year, which is the hair glue from Sally's. It's like $1.50. By the way, I'll link all the products I can find down below for you guys. Using this hair glue is so much better than eyelash glue. It like stays on so well, and then when you take them off, it comes off easy too. So with this, I take the cap off of the glue, get one of these spoolie brushes, and then this end I just get a little bit of glue on it. And then I go ahead and just paint it on the eyelash. And then I just look in the mirror and I pop it right on top of my lash line. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. And I'm gonna pop the other one on. And done! And then I let them dry for a second before I put any mascara on top. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to put on bronzer. So my bronzer I use is by Physicians Formula as well. So I just buy it at Ulta. There we go, butter bronzer. Then I just take this bronzer brush and then put it on my cheekbones and up around my forehead. I've been trying to get my workouts done first thing in the morning so that I don't have to wear makeup to the gym, which that's another thing for my skin improvement is like since I stopped wearing makeup on my skin to the gym, I feel like my skin's cleared up a little. So I avoid that. So I try to get my workout done in the morning so that afterwards I can put on makeup and have makeup on through the day. But lately I've been going to the gym kind of late in the morning and I end up not putting on makeup until like 3 o'clock. Or not at all, which right now, 3:45. See, the day is like half over. The sun's about to go down and I'm just now putting on makeup, but it will get better. So some days I do get up early, but there's other days where I sleep in, which is like, I mean, with prep, it's important that I get good sleep. So I feel like if I didn't sleep well, or if, that looks terrible. If I stayed up late for whatever reason, I prioritize making sure I'm gonna get enough sleep. So I just let myself sleep in. Okay. You guys. Is that okay? I think that's good enough. Now I'm going to move back to the eyeliner and just put a tiny bit on the inside corners of my eyes. And then once I've done that, I'm gonna put on some mascara. So right now I just have this like sample one from Jane Iredale, but I'll be looking for a new mascara soon when this runs out. And then I'm going to put a little bit of contour on, which this is from Wet n Wild contouring palette. Didn't buy this myself, my sister gave this to me. Okay, my blush is another 5-year-old one by MAC, so it's just whatever. Put a tiny bit of that. Okay, so I think that's it for my face makeup. And then as far as lips go, I have a few lipsticks, but most of the time I just, oh my gosh, I forgot highlighter. You can't forget highlighter. Highlighter's like my favorite. How did I forget it? I have this one that's super old by Becca Opal in the shade Opal. Look, it's freaking gone. Need a new one of these, but I love this highlighter. So I put that here on my cheeks, here on my cheek, and then I put it on my nose, Put it on my upper lip, on my chin, and on my forehead. So pretty much just everywhere, just a full face of highlight. I feel like the colors aren't blended well over here, but I am doing my best, okay? Back to lips. So I've been using this Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme gloss. I love this stuff. It is kind of extreme, but gives you a nice plump, you know? So I'm not going to be doing my hair today just because I feel like it's late in the day and I have some things I need to get done. But you know, I love rocking a high pony. My hair's always in a pony. But it's easy, it's fun, it's fine with me. So anyway, that is the finished makeup look. Let's do a little montage, ready?
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Okay, well that's good enough for me. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and please give me makeup tips because I would love it. Be sure to hit the notification bell like I said. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and stay tuned for the rest of Vlogmas. I love Vlogmas so much, and I'm just happy to be doing it again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.